You take a fry pan up and just take it for granted. I mean, that's normal. I guess not most people wouldn't think about how it's made. Hey everyone, I am Steve with Steve's POV, and I am here in beautiful Niigata, Japan. There is so much going on here in this city. There's so much manufacturing, there's so many interesting businesses, and so many specialty type businesses, just like Odajima. Odajima Corporation makes the most beautiful handmade frying pans that I've ever seen. They are thick, they are heavy, they're beautiful, and we're gonna see the process right now of how they're produced. Let's head inside and check it all out. Come on. Look at the thickness of this material. Look at this, 4.5 millimeters. Most fry pans are not this thick or this heavy, but Odajima, this is where they focus on, and there's reasons for that, which we'll discuss in a little bit. But the thicker, the better. The thicker, the more heat, the more absorption, the better you can cook with. This is where they're stamping out this now into, well actually, this is the finished side. This is where it started. These 4.5 millimeter thick plates are now going into that machine, that press, where 150 tons of pressure coming down and stamping out what is now the bottom of your frying pan. They bring those stamped pieces that just came out of that machine now make their way over here. And you can see now what's gonna happen is this. This is raw steel. So what has to happen is this. They coat the raw steel with oils, because what's gonna happen to steel if it's left out, it's gonna rust. You don't wanna rusted up steel. It heads into this machine right here. They put more oil up top because what they're gonna do now is, bang, they're gonna, guess what's coming out? Now, you got a fry pan. So, he oils it up first, he puts it through the machine, and then this lady here, she continues to put more oil onto it so that the product will not rust as the process continues. So as you can see, this is a very rough stamped out frying pan at this point. You can see the edge is still rough. It's still very rough around here. From here, this gets sanded down flat on the top. So they still have a lot of work to this before it goes over to a separate company very close by that does the welding. The process starts right here. As you can see, they start here with the sheets, these big rolls of steel that come feeding into the machine off of these rolls, and then they're stamped out to what will eventually become parts of the cookware that they're making here at Odajima. This is just the beginning point. Beyond there, there's so much more to see. Let's get inside and see some more. They've had this coated. That piece that was stamped, or similar piece that was been coated, top and bottom, and then it comes here into this stamp, this press, where it forms out what will eventually become the cover, where you can see now the edges that were stamped out, cut out here, are now going to be cut away from the cover. And all you will have was the basic shape of the cover left. You can see when they're done stamping that out, a rough cut of the cover. You can see it's got a little edge here. It's got the space here that's eventually going to be cut out for glass. And you can see it's starting to take form as what the cover of the cooker will be. Now, what they're doing is they're taking what came out of here and they are creating now an edge. You can see to finish off, instead of having a sharp edge on a raw stamped down product, they now roll this edge like that in this process. What needs to happen next is in your cooker, you gotta have a glass cover in the cooker. In order to put a glass cover inside there, what do you need to do? You need to stamp that hole open. But now you need to create this depth, this piece, this area where the glass is gonna go and sit inside here. This is where the glass winds up in here. You can see raw pieces of glass are then inserted into that beveled out lip. Everything is checked and looked over for quality control as it goes. And then this machine goes ahead and presses in the glass. And how that does that is this. The glass is in here, right? But look, that lip that was created before is now folded over to lock that glass in with this little clean beaded area. It's amazing to see a process like this. You don't think about it. You buy a cooker in a store, you buy something like this, you just take for granted look at how it's made. Look at all the processes. Look at all the people that it takes to create one cover for one cooker. Now it comes into here where the final assembly takes place. They're not working on the same round pan right now, but you can see the process is basically the same. Product came back from the welder. You can see the points that have been welded up onto the points. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 points on this. On the regular fry pan, you're gonna have 1 point that's welded on. Here is where the assembly takes place. This is a wood called wenge, but it comes from Africa. It's shaped, they purposely have made it like this in this handle. It comes prepared so that you could have the screw inserts here. And these are the handles that now become part of these frying pans. Odajima Corporation has been in business for 46 years doing this type of stuff. I don't know how many other companies are around doing it. I'm sure there are others, but again, with the level of precision and detail that Japanese are known for, it's very, very impressive. The factory is super clean. I mean, you can eat off the floors in here. It's so nice and done. The president of the company is a wonderful guy. He took a lot of time to show us around today, and it is really, really impressive to see the process. You know, you don't think about these things a lot of time. You take a fry pan up and you just take it for granted. I mean, that's normal. I guess not most people wouldn't think about how it's made. But to see the process of how it's made and all the people and everything that's involved in doing this, it's quite fascinating, I gotta tell you that. So check out Odajima. Their stuff will be available all over the world through Yagi Select. Check him out. And this gets from me 2 big thumbs up. Odajima Corporation, yeah.